So, in case you haven't heard, the Denver Nuggets are up 2-0. But a lot of people want to make it seem like they're not really up 2-0 and they're lucky to be up 2-0 and all the other stuff that just gets piled up from people who took somehow in some capacity losing bets even though Denver is up 2-0. And look, whatever Nikola Jokic is on, whatever he's doing, whatever the hell's happening here inside this human being, it's undeniable right now. Like, this is just insanity level shit that we're seeing. Lakers are back home, role players, all the other things that happen. Who the hell knows on this series? We got some leads. I have some locks. We got to get to it, don't we? We appreciate you being here first and foremost, right? 7 days a week, we're cranking out leans and locks. It doesn't matter if it's Linda during the week or me here. So thank you, thumbs up. Thank you, subscribe. Let's get to it, right? As they say there on the red. All right. No more delayed cadence for you. Nuggets plus 5.5. We're banging it out right away. Denver. I don't understand where the cause or I guess cause for concern, but where there would be any hesitation, where there would be any just flat out denial of what's happening, where Denver is only going to get better right now. What do you think is going to happen? Like, what you have to ask yourself, what's more likely to happen right now? Is it that Denver finally figures something out or continues to figure it out and looks better and a little more sharp, right, on the floor as this series progresses, or that the Lakers get over that hump because the series is back home? Look, I don't think this warrants taking the Denver Nuggets on the money line, but I think at 5.5, as we've seen these two teams play tight, I don't know why that automatically changes in the Lakers' favor when they're down 0-2. At least if they had split and you wanted to ask me to lay 5.5, I would think about it. I would contemplate. But the Nuggets right now are in a really good spot where all they really need to do is continue to show up, continue to go through, and watch them become a little bit better. You've already got a guy like Michael Porter Jr., who is no longer in like role player mode in this series, and in fact has taken over more so, I would say, as like a third option. You've got Murray. We'll get to him. We've got some other opportunities here, but let's just open this up and lock up the Nuggets plus 5.5 on the road. That's for me where I want to begin. Now, role players. Let's target something, because there's another lock coming your way. Role players play better at home. We know that. Opportunity. So much of D'Angelo Russell on the floor centers around what he's doing with the opportunity, how much he's going to make of the opportunity being out there in the first place. So on the road, when we saw him squeezed out a little bit of minutes, made some sense because it just wasn't working for him consistently. But Schroeder, I mean, look, there aren't many options now, even with more minutes you saw up front with Vanderbilt or something like that, changing up just the chemical nature of the rotation. There aren't going to be as many bumps, as many slips for a guy like D'Lo. When we talk about role players, and if it's Russell, like Reeves is going to be a sexy pick because they're back home. For me, it's going to be D'Angelo Russell. You watch. There are pathways to success if it's Murray or anyone else in that backcourt that D'Angelo Russell is going to be able to, and he give me 10 points, he give me 12 points, we go over this number. That's not a big ask. That's not something that's giant right now, monumental of an ask for a guy in D'Lo. Again, we go on that notion, guys like he just play better at home. Look, I think you're also going to see, while Denver's in this game, you're going to see somebody struggle, right? Like somebody's going to struggle. Shop this. It was at 36.5 earlier. I think you can find 36.5. I will lean under 35.5. My two locks are the Nuggets plus 5.5 and D'Lo over 20.5 PRA. But I want to lean here 35.5. For a guy in Murray, somebody big, if it's Porter Jr., it's not going to be Jokic. Jokic is bulletproof. But somebody is going to struggle, and the bank here is that it's not just going to be Murray in like one area. Oh, well, he'll struggle on rebounds or he'll struggle scoring. I think it's going to be a collective here where you'll see Jamal push out. And look, the biggest part of this for me has always been trying to identify somebody on the road to struggle and then fade them. And it's going to be tough because Murray's playing out of his skull. But we like that. All right. So those are your three right there. I've got one more that I want to work in here. It's going to be a lean, but let me tell you what's happening. Bet365, 21 or older, gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. It's going to take you 60 seconds at most to sign up here. At most. Come on. The reality now is that you have an opportunity to turn $1 into anything. But all you need to do is bet that $1, and guess what? It's going to turn into $200 no matter what. Win, lose, doesn't matter, no matter what. So let's do that and bet on anything and get 200 back. All right? How easy is that? How simple is that? Last one here for you. And then I'll give you on the Discord and we'll get the hell out of here. Right? This stuff shouldn't be too difficult. Hey, last one here for you is going to be, again, role players play better on the road or at home, which means they will tend to struggle, right, at home. So let's go to points because I think that's going to be the best angle here. And let's see if we can find 9.5. That would be the ideal number. It is KCP, the revenge narrative, all the other stuff you want to throw out there. Under 9.5 points for KCP. It's fun. It's cool. It's a great story while it lasts. But right now, no. Right now, we're basically just looking at this from the standpoint of KCP is not needed in the same sense as he was at home. Won't be. He'll struggle. It's on the road. You're going to have to find somebody again. If it's Murray, we identified Murray, Porter. So that's where guys need to really, truly step up. And that's the difficulty on the road. I know I'm fading Murray. I'm fading KCP. But we're still taking Denver plus 5.5 as a lock because of one guy. One guy. Have you heard of him? He's pretty good. Just saying. That's enough for us. Wild, isn't it? That's enough for us. On your way out, the Discord, half off your first week. Come hang with me, Lindquist, Ben, Isaiah. We're out there making shit happen. All right? This is a real life scenario here. Whoops, that's the one you want. But sign up for Odd Shopper too, by all means. By all means. You want to see what's going on? Some fun stuff? Just crushing parlays. Stuff gets put out on the Discord first. It always does. ASAP first. You always get that stuff first. 30 units. We'll do that. Couple of parlays. Smash. Another night we had a couple of parlays hit. 2 nights ago it was. I can't lie to you. I can't hide from you. You'll join for free and see right away. Like, yo, this dude says he was hitting parlays. Is that true? And you'll see right away whether I'm lying or not. It's very simple. It's very easy. That's why we want you a part of this. Look at that beauty day. 30 units in one day. Holy fuck. Under 35.5, Jamal Murray, PRA is a lean. Under 9.5 KCP points is a lean. Let's lock up D'Lo over 20.5 PRA. And the Nuggets lock plus 5.5. I'll see you tomorrow for another game.